Good morning, my darlings. I am sat on the floor to start today's video. I spent a little bit of time yesterday rearranging the bits and bobs in the rails behind me, and I'm really enjoying how they are looking with a few pink tones with a lamp in here. I just think this is such a nice vista, and it never looks quite as nice on camera as it does in real life, which is such a shame, but I'm really just loving how the colours and how everything looks behind me. So I thought I'd just sit down here to start the vlog so that you can enjoy this gorgeous background with me. I've had quite a slow start to the day. It's one of those days where it's quite miserable outside, so I know that it's a day that I need to spend at my laptop getting loads of boring admin stuff done. So I've been doing everything to basically distract myself from that, including doing a bit of a foot pamper. I've currently got these, I think they're from Nails Inc, these like foot, it's basically like a serum foot mask. Very strange, but feels a bit weird walking around in them, which is why I just wanted to sit down. We have got Nicholson's putting in lots of trees today. So today is when it starts to get really exciting in the garden, because up until now it's really tragically been all about taking stuff away, taking away the dead trees, the rotten arch, etc, etc. And so yesterday was the barest that the garden has ever looked, because everything had been stripped back and it was quite heartbreaking. In the last vlog you'll have seen a tree haul, yes, and today I don't know how far they'll get along because there's a lot of planting to be done, but I can see them out there with the digger. So I think they're starting the yew hedge today and popping in our new arch. I can't remember off the top of my head what's actually growing up that arch, but it's going to look beautiful. It already does, yeah, that's just going to look incredible. And I think some of the ornamental pears at the front of the house are going in, so it's a very, very exciting day in the garden. I just feel like we just have to get through the next couple of weeks, and then spring is really going to be upon us. We're going to have some lovely long sunny days. We're going to be allowed to go out and meet our friends. So I can feel the trajectory of my mood just going like this. I'm really excited for the next couple of weeks basically, and when I'm in a good mood I do a little bit of shopping. So I have got some more bits to share with you today, which are from Farfetch. My Farfetch discount code is now active again. Hallelujah. I get so many DMs from you guys asking about the Farfetch discount code, but it is now live again. So I have got some bits and bobs, and I thought I'd just do a little bit of a try on, not only of these bits but of some other bits in my wardrobe. There are so many things that I feel like just didn't get the love last year for obvious reasons. So there are so many nice dresses and skirts that I'm just going to give a little bit of a refresh and hopefully style them with some of the new pieces. Speaking of refreshing, I make such a funny noise when I'm walking around. It sounds like I'm walking in with crisp packets on my feet. Speaking of refreshing, I thought I'd let you guys know about my new steamer, because steaming clothes is something that I get a lot of questions about. You might have actually spotted this in my last vlog. I was steaming the H&M Simone Rocha cami dress, and I was just putting it to the test because I have to be honest, sometimes these handheld steamers aren't as effective as the floor ones. So I wanted to really give this a good test run, because I've read really good reviews about this and heard really good things, but I wanted to put it to the test first, and I can confirm it is absolutely fabulous. Steamers are great for like super quickly just refreshing your clothes, whether you've just got them out of the box or whether they are bits that you've had in your wardrobe for a little while and you just want to give them a bit of a zhuzh. It's fabulous. So I'll be steaming a couple of bits with that in a second, but let's do a little bit of unboxing, because I'm sure at least one of these bits is gonna need a steam. Okay, so let's start with this box, because this is one that I'm most excited to wear, and something that I think I can wear potentially with what I'm wearing right now, just to give you a super quick try on. So yes, it is from Chloe, one of my favorite retailers in the world. These have been, I'm not gonna lie, quite hard to get your hands on, because I think they are the boot of the season, and as you probably know if you've watched any of my other videos where I've spoken about Farfetch. Farfetch act as a bit of an aggregator, so it's not just from one boutique or from one warehouse, it's from boutiques all over the world. So you do tend to find bits on Farfetch that might be sold out in other places, so it's really just worth keeping an eye on there. And it's lovely to support a lot of these boutiques which potentially might have their actual shops closed during these times, and this is a really great way of them expanding their audience, because by linking themselves up with Farfetch, anyone with access to the internet can shop them. So here they are. You may initially think, Josie, they are not very your style. And I know, but I feel like with my countryside lifestyle, I actually think that these will be very, very practical. So essentially, they're like rubber boots but with a chunky sole. They do have a heel. I don't really know how to describe these. Gum boots? Would you call them gum boots? I'm not sure, but I'm so desperate to try these on. I would love to know. Thank you, by the way, to everyone that replied when I was querying what style of jeans the cool kids are wearing right now. So I have ordered a pair of wide leg ecru coloured jeans. I'll probably pitch them up on the screen here from And Other Stories. Hopefully they will look good with cardigans and jumpers, including my Gucci cardigan. But yes, so once again, I'd love your advice and your thoughts on how to style these. So I've just literally got leggings and a nice knit on now. So let's give it a go. I ordered, I believe, a size 36. Oh, they feel good. Yes, 36, so that's my absolute normal size. Gosh, the one thing I can feel already, they're quite tight here, and I would say that my calves are normal. They're not particularly big, they're not particularly small, but I would say if you're like a ballerina, for example, or you do a lot of exercise where your calves get quite big, these might be a bit tight for you. Okay, wow, they're so comfy. Guys, I love them. Oh my goodness. What do we think? I honestly really would appreciate your opinion on these, because I don't know if I love them just because they're Chloe. Like, would I love them as much if they were a different designer? Are they flattering? I can't tell if I really think they're flattering or not. I mean, generally it is quite flattering to have something quite chunky down at the bottom. I do really, really like them, I have to say. Let me know what you guys think, because obviously being from Chloe, they are of a premium price tag. I like how you get them on and off. It's a really chunky zip. Please don't mind my nails, I'm actually about to redo them in a second. I really like this material. I love the chunkiness of the heel. I like the fact that it's a little bit more slim at the top here. Oh, maybe with a little white broderie dress. We'll try it on with a little white broderie dress shortly. Maybe that would be a way of me making my cute little dresses a little bit more kind of a countryside appropriate. And you could definitely wear these all day long, so yes, super duper. But let me know what you guys think of those. I have to say, this next piece is probably the piece from the order that I am most excited about and that I think you guys will love the most, and it's also the piece that will most definitely need a good steam. So this is, I believe it was called, was it the Brighton? I think it was called the Brighton or the Barnaby. I think last year's version was called the Carnaby, so maybe I'm getting confused. But it is this just divine summer dress from Zimmermann, and Farfetch have the best selection of Zimmermann. They really, really do. And knowing how much I wore and loved my Carnaby dress last year, I just thought, yes, this is a dress that I will get so much wear from and that I will love to wear so much. Silhouette wise, very similar to the one from last year, where you've just got this, it's only really tightly fitted around your boobs, and then it floats out a little bit, and then down at the very bottom you have got this layer of ruffle. The sleeves have got little bow ties, so you can obviously tie them up as tight as you need, and then you do have a little bit of smocking at the back, which I always think makes it so much more comfortable, fits you really nicely, and then a nice long zip and a hook and eye so you can get in and out really easily. So this, I think it's cotton and linen blend, if I remember correctly. That's weird, I can't find the fabric label, but it is the Brighton tie shoulder dress in the shade Antique Floral, and I got a UK 8 in this. I think the one that I got last year was UK 6, and I do remember it being pretty tight, and even though it has got the smocking, it could, I think I did feel a little bit restricted last year, and that's why I sized up, so I'm so excited to try this on. Definitely needs a really good steam, but let me quickly whiz through the other bits, because then I can try the bits and bobs on all together. Another brand that they have on Farfetch that I love is Peony Swimwear, and I actually ordered another Peony swim piece this morning. I can't remember the name of the collection. Again, I want to say Carnaby. Don't know why I've got that word in my head. But it was basically a really light blue floral print, ruffle asymmetric shoulder swimsuit. This I thought was very kind of Italian Amalfi Coast vibes. So we have got this adorable little top, almost like a vintage style bra silhouette, and the great thing is you order these bits separately. So if you have bigger boobs, for example, then you can order the top in a size up and you can mix and match. And I love a pair of high-waisted bikini bottoms, and as you can see, these have got quite a high cut up the leg, so I find them extremely flattering. My swimwear that was of this style from Peony, I would say it's my favorite swimwear brand, and they're very sustainable as well. I believe this has got a portion of the fabric, if not all of it. Yes. This garment is handmade from fabric that contains eco-nylon, which is regenerated nylon, created by regenerating pre- and post-consumer nylon goods such as discarded fishing nets. The use of eco-nylon reduces the global warming impact of nylon by up to 80% compared to using material made from petroleum oil. By choosing this Peony piece, you're helping to clean the oceans, clear landfills, and reuse nylon waste, which greatly saves the Earth's precious resources. So yes, Peony is a brand with a conscience as well. I'm probably not going to try this on for you because I'm just not ready. So I will pop a picture of the model modeling it absolutely beautifully, far better than I ever could, on the screen here. Up next is another pair of footwear, and I'm only allowed to keep one of these, I've told myself. So please let me know which I should keep. And for full transparency, I did have a gift voucher for Farfetch, but I spent far more than the gift voucher. I'm always spending a lot of my own money on Farfetch, but I really must try to only keep one pair of these Chloe shoes. How beautiful are these? Oh my gosh. I actually had a message from a friend yesterday asking me how comfortable, because these are back in stock. They're a little bit dirty, forgive me. How comfortable these are. These I've had actually for a couple of years now. I think I purchased these in 2019. Did not find them comfortable at all for the first year, and I'm pretty sure I even did some Instagram stories like, guys, I know these sandals are all over Instagram, but don't buy them because they're so uncomfortable. And then I gave up on them, and then last summer at this house I decided to try them on again, and they were just perfection. So comfortable. I don't know whether the fabric softened or my feet hardened. I don't know what happened, but now I find them so comfortable. I love slipping them on. I still think that the shape of them reminds me of a coffin. But these I would highly recommend investing in, highly recommend using my Farfetch code to get these, because they are amazing, and because they say Chloe on them, I don't know, there's just something very iconic and like noticeable about them, and I just felt like they elevated the most simple of outfits last summer. So I'd highly recommend these. I'll leave these linked down below. In fact, I think these are within my Farfetch edit, so I have an edit page which again I'll leave linked down below with all of my either favorites that are in my wardrobe or things that are on my wish list. So have a little browse of that. You'll find these, and also I hope these are still in stock as well, because if you're going to be walking around a little bit more, then I would recommend these. I love both of them so much. Oh, I've just touched the sole of them and I really need to itch my nose. Yeah, so it's safe to say I'm a big fan of Chloe footwear. I guess it just depends on personal preference. I think they're a good price point for entering into designer footwear, but without spending a fortune, and the kind of shoes you'll get a lot of wear from. And this style of sole, I couldn't really tell you what it is. It's a little bit squishy, but it's very absorbent, so you don't get so much, what's the word, like force in your foot. So basically they're just very, very comfortable. Gosh, and then while we're here, I might as well just finish telling you about my Chloe shoe collection. I mean, obviously I've got my Chloe boots, they're out there, which I love. And last time I checked, they were in the sale on Farfetch, so check it out. Obviously these are not a matching pair. I have a pair in each colour of the Chloe mules. Highly recommend these as well. Love these so much. I did actually buy the green olive pair last year, but I ended up returning them because I thought I would just end up going for one of these instead, because I prefer pink to olive, and if I want a neutral then I will go for the brown. But yes, basically I love Chloe shoes. So back to these are the newest pair to my wardrobe. I love wedges. I find that wedges literally elevate an outfit with height, with elegance. They're very comfortable when it comes to heels, and they're very versatile as well. You can definitely wear wedges on those kind of occasions where you need to be a little bit more casual, but you still want a footwear type that gives you a bit of a height boost. The colours are neutral, so they'll go with everything. So I'll try these on with the Zimmermann Brighton dress. And then the last thing from this particular Farfetch order was this pair of shorts. Now, I do love a good pair of tailored shorts in spring and summer. I don't get my legs out that much, and I really should do. My legs aren't that bad, I don't know why. I always feel the need to hide them away. But I saw this pair of shorts from Stella McCartney. Now, I only think I have one other thing from Stella McCartney, and it's a roll neck, so a completely different product category. These don't have a zip or anything, but they are very stretchy, and to me stretchy means comfortable. So I'm not too sure how I'm going to style these, but we shall see. I'm intrigued to style them actually. I hope they look nice. I really don't know what to expect because the silhouette is quite unusual, where the waistband is fairly tight and then it almost flips out a little bit in an A-line shape. So love those. And then I just popped these with all these bits as well. I think I have briefly shown you these before, but I ordered these from Farfetch about a month or so now. I haven't actually worn them yet, but they're a pair of trainers from Adidas, and I think they've collaborated with Naked. Is there a brand called Naked? I don't know. I'm not down with like these cool collaborations, but I love trainers that you can slip on, and I thought these were gorgeous. I've had my Stella McCartney Adidas trainers for many years now, and I still love them. They are looking a little bit tired. I will probably use those ones for like outdoorsy things, because I do like to wear trainers when I'm gardening as well in the warmer months, and these can be my like best trainers. So I love those. I thought I'd mention those as well. So fabulous selection of goodies from Farfetch. Okay, I'm so excited to try on this Zimmermann dress. I'm going to give it a quick steam, and linen is a material that really, a steamer will save your bacon in the summer, because linen is the best. It's so breathable, it's so light, it looks so elegant, but it creases like goodness me. Very badly. It creases a lot. If you dare to sit down, you're gonna have creases in your outfit. So, and imagine how long it would take to iron this dress. I just would never bother. So a handheld steamer is just your absolute dream come true. So you can see it has got quite a lot of creases down here at the bottom, but because linen is quite a lightweight material, it does steam pretty easily. I feel like this is really going to put the steamer to the test. This is majorly crumpled just from being in the packaging. It's probably been wrapped up beautifully in a stockroom for quite some time, and as I was saying, linen, as beautiful as it is, creasing is just a major problem, but it's so lovely and lightweight that just a quick zizz with the steamer should do the trick. It actually comes with, and I've never seen anything like this before come with a steamer, it comes with this board and this like little metal door frame attachment, which is really, really handy. I'm forever trying to find little hooks on walls to pop coat hangers on. usually very unsuccessfully. So this is just a great little idea. So it's like a padded board. I've just put this padded layer over the top of this plastic backing. So that's really handy and good for protecting your mirrors. You could pop this over mirrors like I've done, or protecting your doors. So you can control the settings. I'm going to turn it up to the max. Actually no, let's do linen on the middle level. And then you can hold down the button to steam when it heats up a little bit, or you can flick this nodule here, which will leave it steaming continuously. Okay, job is done. That was very therapeutic. I don't know why, I just really enjoy steaming. Which is funny because I absolutely hate ironing, but anyway, I digress. This is the freshly steamed dress. As you can see, all of those deep set wrinkles, especially the ones from the bottom, have come out beautifully. You could spend 20 minutes getting it absolutely perfect, but I've just spent 2 minutes whizzing over the bottom. I usually focus on the bottom of items, especially at the beginning, because then obviously the steam rises and it helps to soften any creases a little bit higher up before you quickly whiz over the upper bits. So I'm going to try it on. I'm so excited, and hopefully my foot mask has worked its magic, because somehow I don't think these little jazzy socks would go too beautifully with a gorgeous Zimmermann dress. Why am I literally the shiniest person on this entire planet? Okay, so as predicted, the dress is just absolute perfection. Colours, the silhouette, it really is everything I was hoping for. So let me move you back just a tad. You can see, especially on someone a little bit more petite like myself, it is very much a maxi length dress, so I do feel like I need the slight height boost of the heels, and the Chloe espadrilles are incredibly comfortable, the perfect heel height for me. I don't feel like I'm teetering around on especially high heels, and yet they are incredibly comfortable and just raise the dress up above the floor, because I definitely wouldn't want this dress trailing on the floor. I really need a new tripod. This one just doesn't stay in the place that I position it. It keeps like wonking to one side, so I'm sorry if these clips are not the best angle, but yeah, so we have got the, probably should adjust these. We have got the bows on the shoulders. What I'll do before I wear this is I'll actually steam the ribbons that have the bows on them as well, just to make sure that they are completely crease free as well. But I wasn't going to bother doing that just yet, in case the dress did for some mysterious reason need returning, which it doesn't, because it's just absolute perfection. I like having the bows on the front here. I think it's just such a pretty design detail. It really is the most gorgeous silhouette. I just love the way that it's tight here and then loose and billowy, and the ruffles at the bottom just make it so kind of bohemian, and yet because of the structure, still smart as well. So yes, perfect for summer weddings. Oh my goodness. I know you all find this mirror very annoying because of the antique effect on it, but still it gives you an idea of the silhouette at full length. I just love how the colours all go together as well. It looks so, so lovely. But yeah, you have seen the pattern of the dress when you were on the tripod, and now you can get a little bit of a better idea of the movement, the silhouette. Yeah, this is absolute perfection. So the dress that I was referring to earlier, the one that I think is called the Carnaby, is this one. I shared it on my Instagram stories last week actually, because it went hugely down in the sale. This one, I mean, the silhouette is similar. This one's got pockets, whereas the one that I'm wearing now doesn't have any. But then this is, I think this is linen as well, and this one doesn't have like tiers within it. So this has got like a tier here, a tier down there, and then it's got pleating down at the bottom to give it that beautiful ruffle, whereas this is more of a sleek dress. So I'm pleased to report that they are different enough for me to warrant keeping both of them. It'll definitely be a tough decision when we have lovely summer events as to which one I'm going to wear, because I love them both so much. And yes, the Chloe sandals are incredibly comfortable. They also have a fantastic selection of castagna wedges on Farfetch as well, if you want something a little bit more affordable but very similar, something a bit more plain. I have to say, let's just slide you over. There we go. These are my most worn castagna wedges, the cream ones. I also have them somewhere. Don't know if you can spot them in the back corner there, the brown ones, and I have got a pink pair somewhere as well, but I'll leave the castagna wedges from Farfetch link down below as well, because they are just the ultimate, always stylish, always working with every outfit, ultimate summer shoe. I decided to try on my last year's version just for comparison, and there are actually quite a few differences. So this one is a fair bit more structured. It actually has boning within the bodice, which I'd completely forgotten about. It's got a little bit of boning here just to create that shape and support at the top here. Well, I say support very loosely. If you are uncomfortable not wearing a bra, you would still need to wear a bra with this. I've actually got a strapless bra on, but I could probably get away without wearing a bra. But anyway, so yes, as I mentioned, this one has got pockets, the same kind of bow detail on the shoulder, and this one I would say is a good couple of inches shorter, so your footwear is even more prominent with this dress because of the slightly higher length. Okay, here we have a look that I'm not 100% sure on. I have not changed my bra to pop on this sheer blouse. When I first tried this on, and when I have worn this, I've worn it with a lace bralette, so it actually creates a little bit more, well, it's actually less obvious because this bra is such a block colour. But what we're meant to be looking at is the shorts. So these are the Stella McCartney shorts, and I'm not 100% sure on them. They do have these nice little pockets. The material is absolutely gorgeous. It is incredibly comfortable. I just don't know if I've styled it correctly, not too sure. Let me know what you guys would style these shorts with. I love how they feel. They really are hugging in the places that I want to be hugged, around the tummy area. Lengthwise, they're really nice, and I don't feel like I have to be sucking in, and when I have something flat on my tummy, normally I feel like I need to be like sucking in the whole time, which I don't with these, which is great. I'm just not 100% sure. I think I'm going to try a different top on, and then we can make a decision. Okay, I think I definitely prefer this styling. So this is a lovely blouse from Reese, really nice for those warm days, but when you want to be a little bit more covered. It has got this open kind of lace work on the shoulders, nice little bow at the top here, and I think the silhouette is much better with the shorts. I absolutely love this outfit, and it honestly is just so comfortable for a summer's day when you want to look quite smart but you're not afraid to get your legs out. I think this is absolutely perfect. Let's take you down a little bit. Yes, this combination and this silhouette I think works really, really nicely, where the blouse is billowy but not quite as OTT as the previous one. I think it works much better. I like that it cinches in around the waist. You get the accentuated small waist thanks to the waistband on the shorts. Yes, that looks really, really nice. With the Chloe bag to finish it off, this is very much a Josie summer outfit. Literally the most perfect timing in the world. We've just had another delivery, and it is my final piece that I ordered from Farfetch. I actually thought that this wasn't going to arrive in time for the video, which I was very upset about, but it has just arrived, and it is this beautiful crisscross crossover top from Zimmermann. Now, I have been looking for a top like this for quite some time because I have got some really spectacular Zimmermann shorts in my wardrobe, a pair of which I'm about to try on now. In fact, I'm going to try styling this top with my oldest pair of Zimmermann shorts. I've had these for so long. As you can see, I've not steamed them since I last wore them, so they're pretty creased, so I'm going to give them a quick whiz over with a Tefal steamer now. But the top, actually the top could do with a steam as well. It's got some very tight pleats in it, which I think are just so pretty. I mean, how nice is even at the back? Just such an elegant pleated fabric with a delicate gold zip. This material is absolutely stunning. Okay, I'm going to steam the shorts and then we will give this final piece a try. Okay, just about got all the creases out of the Zimmermann shorts. Now, I often wear these on holiday, so this is definitely coming with me in my suitcase. Obviously, it's nice and compact. It takes about 40 seconds to heat up, which is super speedy. If you are just in a rush, you want to smarten up your outfit instantly, then this is brilliant. I was also reading that the power of steam can kill 99.9% of germs, bacteria, and viruses, including coronavirus, which is madness. And you've probably seen in previous videos, I can never be bothered to iron my bed linen, so you can use this on your upholstery, you can use it on your bed linen, on curtains and things like that. So overall, just the most amazing thing ever. And you can really like twist around as well. It doesn't always have to be facing the right way up, which is really, really handy. And as well as my Farfetch discount code, I also have a discount code for this, which is STEAM50, which will get you £30 or 33% off the RRP. So that's amazing. Thank you very much, Tefal. Okay, let's get these shorts on and see how they look with the Zimmermann blouse. Okay, this top is undoubtedly fabulous. I have just realized that there are toothpaste stains on the shorts, and I actually remember wearing them in the Maldives and getting this stain on them and thinking I must wash them as soon as I got back, and I clearly forgot. Did we move house quite soon after that holiday? Oh no, that was when COVID hit and it all just became a little bit crazy. So I'm gonna pop on a different pair of shorts. I have, I think, 3 or 4 pairs of Zimmermann shorts. I have so many favorites, and there are more on my wish list. I'll put some more Zimmermann shorts in my Farfetch edit so you can have a little look. But anyway, the top, so the crisscross design I think is so flattering. There's something very regal about it. If you have a nice tanned, toned tummy, then that's just going to look brilliant. I think with a pair of high-waisted shorts, it just looks perfect. I love that this particular pair have the scallop detail. I always think that that looks great if you do have a bit of a crop top on and you get that bit of skin. Love the puffy sleeves, love that the sleeves are a little bit more sheer, and yet it's quite structured at the top here. And I've added this lovely chain necklace from Astrid and Miu as well. This is it, absolute summer outfit perfection. So I've popped my floral bow tie Zimmermann shorts on this time, and oh my goodness, I absolutely love how this looks. The colour of the shorts with the top, the high-waistedness of the shorts, once again, it just looks so, so perfect. I love the silhouette and the shape of Zimmermann shorts. These ones don't have pockets in, which I think actually keeps the silhouette a little bit more streamlined. And now I remember saying to you, probably at least a year ago, that the 2018 Zimmermann shorts, like the ones that I just showed you with the scallop, they crease so, so much more than the more recent versions. So I bought the white version of these shorts the following summer, and I noticed such an improvement in the creaseability in them. You still need to give them a steam after they've been washed, obviously, but they weren't quite so bad in that after you wear them just for a couple of hours. I remember wearing the scalloped ones around Barcelona. I went on a lovely trip with Freddie and Amy, and even after just sitting down having a glass of wine for an hour, they were so creased and I felt like I was wearing like giant nappies. They honestly didn't look good. But then the next year, when they released slightly thicker fabric, these ones don't crease anywhere near as badly, so don't worry if you thought the other ones looked a little bit scruffy. This combination I'm just absolutely in love with. I think it's really nice to just have this little bit of tummy showing. I love that these have got the little bow on the top here, puff sleeves. Yes, I love it, love it, love it, love it. Well, I would say that is quite possibly my most successful Farfetch haul of all time, quite possibly. I'm in love with this final outfit. I think the shorts and this top just goes so nicely together. The lengths of both of them are so perfect, and I always think that crossover tops are just so elegant. There is something so beautiful about the silhouette. So big fan of these. I need to start taking some pictures on my phone to remind myself of perfect summer outfit combinations when I put them together. Okay, so that is my Farfetch try on done. While I've got the steamer out, I'm going to do a few extra things because, like I said, my old steamer broke a couple of weeks ago. So I've got a couple of things which are in need of a steam, which I've had to put to the side for a little while. So I'm going to whiz through those. I'm going to pop some more casual clothing on while listening to a Michelle Obama podcast. It is very, very interesting, her opinions on the Meghan and Harry interview. So I'm going to pop that on while I continue with, gosh, I'm having such a crazy hair day, with my steaming. Sally just came in mid-steaming session to tell me that we have got, see what I mean, I need to steam these pillowcases.
Yeah,
we have got
bed linen.
Well, it's linen, so actually I think it looks quite good scrumpled up, but that one in particular looks a little bit odd.
Well, obviously when we've got the throw cushions,
yeah,
that sort of covers that. That's why it wasn't obvious before.
Yeah.
Just do that maybe.
That's better. But we have some new bedside tables. Are they Soho Home?
Yeah, bedside tables is something that's extremely challenging to find.
Yeah.
So these are Soho Home. They're really good quality. They're soft clothes.
Oh, you put pampering bits for our guests. Some reading material, National Trust, some face. Look, we don't even have anyone coming over, but they will be fully pampered, complete with L'Occitane pillow spray when they do. Oh my gosh, they're soft clothes.
Yeah, and that's something I've taken out of Soho Home. They'll loosen up as the more you at Soho House, obviously provide phone chargers when your guests stay. This was a gift from
No, do you see what I mean? When you push them in.
Yeah, but they'll also become easier. But yeah, I'm really happy with this now. I mean, we love this bed. This is Cornish Bed Company. The mattress is Cornish Bed Company. And we are hoping, well actually we can't really talk much about our secret project yet, but I think the thing that we're finding is nice supporting, particularly now with COVID, particularly with Brexit, supporting British brands.
Yeah.
And by that, you know, yes, a lot of British brands still have things made abroad. I mean, this is made in the UK entirely, I believe.
In Cornwall.
Yeah. But it's just nice to support brands that are in our own country.
I think Piglet, the maker of the bed linen, is in Cornwall as well.
Really?
Or Devon. I'm sure it's a coastal town.
The bedside tables will have been made abroad somewhere. And we're not against ordering things from abroad, but I think when we can, it's nice to support British craft brands, family-run businesses.
Lovely.
And what do we think? Like, obviously we've got a nice sort of end of bed trunk coming, haven't we?
Yeah.
Which you can sit on and also put stuff in. All of this is obviously gonna go, and we need some more trunks here for storage. But what are we thinking? Like, are we thinking we're gonna leave it entirely white up here?
Yeah.
Hear me out. Like, I've just got this weird, wacky idea that it could look really cool with wallpaper in between the beams.
It could, but can you imagine how excruciating it would be for the person wallpapering?
Well, yeah. Andrew doesn't watch your YouTube channel, does he? Andrew, if you're watching.
Can you imagine?
Yeah. I mean,
considering the rest of this video is in fashion content, I'd be very shocked if Andrew's been watching.
I just feel like there's opportunity. We're not obviously making decisions now, but I feel like there's opportunity to be a bit more expressive in some of these rooms. Do you remember when we stayed at the Crazy Bear?
Yeah.
And there were elements of each room that were just like, wow. And we've obviously got all these lovely beams, and I know that white makes the room feel bigger, but this is just a cosy bedroom.
It is a lovely bedroom.
What do you think?
Should we have a sleepover in here at some point?
Yeah. And I think the rug, this is one rug that possibly is going to have to be rehomed.
Yeah.
Long term. Rugs are also hard to find. Especially not
big antique rugs cost literally
10 grand.
Yeah.
Like, unbelievable. I know.
And we need about 12 of them.
Yeah, I mean, it's unbelievable. Yeah. I don't know where. So if anyone knows of any really good places to get antique rugs at an affordable price, please let us know. Let us know. Right, should we go and have a look at the archway? Oh, yes. Yes. I'm just going to give you a quick bird's eye view of what the Nicholson's chaps are doing. They're all out. Huh? Captain Birdseye. Yeah, so you can see that they have got the arch in place, and it looks like it's actually been dug in. So the arch is done, and they are currently masterminding the locations of all of the trees for our orchard, because apparently there are male and female trees and you have to be quite careful as to where you position them, and certain trees like certain brightnesses and they are friends with certain other trees, so you just have to make sure you position them really well. The one that they're wheeling right now, I don't know if you can see them wheeling quite a big one. I think that's the mulberry tree going right into the corner. But this is exciting, so let's go downstairs and have a look. So here's the trees that are going in. The archway is up. Let's see what we've got. Ooh, didn't realise we had a plum tree. Lovely. Come on then, handsome. Come on then.
So the archway is a crab apple arch. It's going to have the most spectacular white blossom very soon, and as you can see they have perfectly positioned it so that the church is beautifully framed, and gosh, it's just going to look amazing all throughout the seasons. I might try and like take a picture from the same spot every week so we can see it coming into blossom.
Dexter, Dickens, come here.
Dick Dick! My love of beige food knows no boundaries, and today for my lunch I have got these lovely Spanish olive oil flavoured crisps, and then I've made myself a, you're gonna think this is gross, cranberry, walnut, cheddar cheese and curry powder flavoured omelette. It may sound disgusting to some, but lots of flavours that I very much enjoy. Well, that omelette type frittata was absolutely delicious. The sun has come out and the chaps I have been eagerly watching have been popping in the yew hedge. I think they're just kind of lining them all up in the right place. They've dug the trench. I tried to film the process on the GoPro. I don't know if it'll have worked or not, but if it did, then here is a hyperlapse of our new hedge going in. Take a closer look. Project manager has to have the first look, of course, little Dexter.
What? Don't worry, Pig. Oh. Bloody hell, that's great.
So the chaps have gone for the day, and as you can see they've started to dig out the trench for the yew trees or the yew bushes on this side. Oh, hello little boys. And they are all in, looking very, very neat and tidy on this side. Can't remember how much I told you earlier, but this is a crabapple archway. So it's going to be some beautiful white flowers. It's going to just look spectacular all through the seasons. I don't know if perhaps they'll attach, because it's like a couple of, looks like 3 different trees growing here from the bottom. I'm not sure if these 2 little boys just think everything is a racetrack. Yeah, I don't know if some of them will get attached or if it just has 2 prongs either side, and then the ones that go across the metal rod, obviously they need to connect that in the middle, but that's just going to look stunning. Framing the church. We have got, I think these might be the ornamental, oh no, these are the hollies, which are going over in that corner, and the ornamental pears for the driveway. And we have the orchard trees in situ. The reason why they're such babies is because they tend to take better, so less chance of them having a bit of a problem with being moved if you put them in when they're young. So we've got plums, apples, pears and cherries, I think, in the orchard. It'll be amazing to see these grow. I think we might get a little bit of blossom this year by the looks of it. And then over here where my tripod is, I was doing a little bit of planting. I popped a peony in here and some alliums in there. I'm not sure it's the perfect planting time, but I thought I'd give it a go. And I fertilised them with the most horrible sounding fertiliser, the fish blood and bone. But now it's starting to get a little bit chilly. Charlie's just setting a bird feeder up, so I think I'm going to pop everything back in the shed and go and tackle today's emails. I've done a couple of hours of emails and a couple of hours of editing while Charlie was cooking one of his scrumptious, very healthy dinners, and now I'm gonna have a chocolate Lindt bunny for my pudding.
The jury's out on Lindt chocolate.
Really?
For me, I find it really sickly sweet.
There are some that I prefer, like that Hotel Chocolat.
Oh, Hotel Chocolat's good.
That one with the raspberry panna cotta and the pistachio thing in it. That's the best chocolate in the world. I need to get some more of that.
Cadbury's Dairy Milk, for me, is still the best chocolate ever made. And Easter eggs of Cadbury's Dairy Milk, because it's slightly thinner.
Well, that's why I like these bunnies, because it's really thin. And I just got this out the fridge. Charlie is hugging his little baby bunny.
It's been a very tough day for Dickens.
Yes. Do you want to explain what's happening tomorrow, excitingly?
Yeah, tomorrow, I actually forgot, because it feels like such a long time coming, is the gym doors are going on. Which genuinely is going to be transformational, because it means we can finally put the Peloton in there. We can finally have the gym flooring finished, and the plugs all finished, and the room finished. And also I won't have to brush leaves every morning as my warm-up. That's going to be amazing. And then also we've got, obviously the chaps from Nicholson's here still, haven't we? And they're finishing the hedge, they're putting more trees in. I think in total we'll have had 23 trees planted.
Are the ornamental pears going in tomorrow?
Yeah, so we've got 8 ornamental pears.
Is that what Ben will be doing?
Yeah, 8 ornamental pears being planted in the driveway.
Yeah.
We've got 2 hollies going in.
Yeah. Are they tomorrow as well?
Yeah, or Friday, the next 2 days. And then we've got there's a tree that we've got being planted, outside the white window. Can't remember what it's called. A blossom tree. And then we've also got the cherry blossom tree that we've just added.
Has that one arrived? The big one, the white one?
I don't know, but Harry said it was going to be planted this week.
Great.
Because next week is going to be the most transformational bit of the garden, because of the herbaceous borders. The more you look at the garden, it will really shape. It will mean that we can no longer walk from the patio to the lawn without going down the little routes. It's going to look really exciting. It's going to look like it used to, because we've got that photo of that lady walking away from the house, probably taken in, I imagine, in the early 1900s. It looks probably pre-World Wars.
Such a shame that wasn't kept. Like, that just would have become all overgrown.
Do you know?
Because Stephen said it was just like a forest when he moved here.
It was just let. The thing with the garden is, obviously, if it's not kept, the upkeep's not maintained, things get
Did you know peonies can live for 500 years?
Well, that's amazing, because, to be fair, the one thing that deflated me the other day, but then I've realised it's just life, even the ornamental pear trees we're putting in, we will probably, hopefully, outlive them. Because on average, fruit trees only last between 40 and 60 years.
Gosh.
So all the fruit trees we're putting in, hopefully, will last our time here, but you just never know.
Maybe in 30 years we should plant some more so that we're not left with a load of dead ones.
I think you just judge the tree, don't you? I think what can happen is they rot, whereas obviously oak trees and things take so long. I guess trees that are quicker to grow maybe last longer.
No.
Do you think?
Yes.
Do you know what though? Today, chatting to the chaps has made me want to do like an arborist course, just learning about trees, because they're fascinating. They're so fascinating. Like even how
well, we should go to Batsford and Westonbirt Arboretum and actually do like a tour and learn about them.
But even how like they pollinate each other.
Yeah,
so
I didn't know about like the male and female thing.
We don't. Yeah, with our orchard, I don't know how it works, but they don't need they're self-pollinating. But
well, they're all. They were telling us about how they're not even fruit trees
they're grafted.
Yeah.
What was that called? Root.
I can't remember.
It was fascinating. They basically all start off as quince trees.
Quince, that's the one.
And then they chop the top of the quince tree off. This goes for most fruit trees that most people buy. It's quite rare to grow a fruit tree from scratch now. And then they cut a bit off a fruit tree and graft it in. Dickie is finding this very boring, this conversation.
Yes. So whether it's in the garden or in the gym or my powder room that is starting in a few days, and also hopefully within, maybe not the next vlog, but the one after, we will have a very exciting announcement coming. So stay tuned. I'm such a tease.
And also, I don't know about everyone else, but if the weather's getting warmer.
Yeah.
I know you have viewers that aren't just UK based, but I think largely as a world, we are getting through this. We're all coming out of coronavirus a bit stronger.
Yeah.
And we're nearly there.
We're nearly there.
Positive.
The end is nigh. The end is nigh, or the beginning is nigh. Real life is nigh. And on that note, darlings, I'm going to end the vlog. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Stay tuned. So many exciting things to come. I'm really excited for the whole next week. Is just going to be really, really exciting. So stay tuned and keep an eye on Old House Our Home. Because
if you've watched to the end of this vlog, comment your favourite chocolate bar.
Okay. And your favourite tree.
I don't
Look
think
at Chicken.
Dickens is absolutely loving the new garden, by the way.
He is. I had to pull about 20 twigs from his undercarriage. Oh, look. That is one relaxed puppy dog. Well, I hope everybody is feeling as satisfied as my little boy right now. Tummy strokes with daddy are the best. We're watching a Tiger Woods documentary and it's quite fascinating. So we're going to get back to it. I'm going to leave you with this view of Dickens. Thank you for watching and I will see you on Thursday. Bye.